Hello, Gonzalo. How are you?
Hi, Cesar, my friend. How are you?
How are you, dude? How's it going?
Fine, man. And you? How is your leg?
Better, but I had to disinfect my leg every day. Well, actually, like 2 times a day. I'm doing
Oh my
much
God,
better,
man.
but yes, it didn't hurt in the beginning because since I was working and I was kind of like I don't know, just motivated.
Yes, my friend. That's the adrenaline going on.
Yes, that's the correct word. I was motivated and I hit myself and I'm like, stupid. So I continue. And you know what? Something very strange happened to me. I started feeling like, man, I got my leg wet. You know how?
Okay.
Like I'm in the garden,
Yes.
whatever. It just rained a couple of minutes ago. Maybe I touch a branch or something. So that was my thought.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, I don't know, I was already arranging all the dirt and the earth. Uh, and I looked down and I looked at my leg. It was all bleeding, all like like bloody. And
Yes.
and I said, okay, yeah.
So
So
you had that hot feeling coming up your
not
leg.
hot because it's very cold. I mean, not very cold as Bolivia, but it's cool. It's more like a wet.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Oh
So
my
that's
God, my
that's
friend.
what happened to me. And so I hit myself. My wife helped me disinfect and everything, and I was okay. It didn't hurt. It started hurting after, but I was talking to my boss, and I told him what happened, right? And he said, "You
Yes.
get a tetanus shot." And I said, "Oh man, I forgot you have to do
So you
that."
don't like shots?
No, it's not that. It's just that, how can I say it? I have to go to the doctor, make it up.
It's wasting your time, right?
Well, some people like to go to the doctor. I don't know. Like
I don't like to go to that.
giraffe from Madagascar that likes to be in the doctor. I don't.
Okay.
I don't. I don't. It's not that I dislike. Yes, I do. I dislike doctors. But
Actually,
not
I dislike.
doctors. Hospitals. I just dislike hospitals and places where there's sick people.
Yes, yes, my friend. I understand. Understand. Well, the good news is that you didn't broke any bones.
No, no, no. I would have known because I know how it feels. Um,
Oh my God.
yeah, it's like you get like an electric shock, right? Uh,
Yes, but oh my God, I can't imagine your pain that moment, man, because you
well,
hit.
it didn't hurt because also I didn't hit myself that hard. It was just the momentum. But that thing is pointed, not that pointy, sharp, but it's pointed. So if it hit myself and it dug inside, is because yes, it was a lot. It's heavy.
Yes.
It pierced through my skin and it did touch my bone because I did hear it. I felt it.
Okay, that your bone stop your that
Yes,
thing,
the
man.
moment. Yeah. So that's what. So I knew I didn't break anything, right? Because I would have known.
Okay.
Uh, but like for example, I was telling you about my knuckle. It still hurts. It's been many years, and it still hurts.
Yes, my friend. I imagine that. Oh my
I
God.
broke my knuckle in 2000. 7.
Okay. So
and
you were
it
in a
doesn't.
bar fight.
No, 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 not a bar fight. No, 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 no. I just childish things, man. I was upset, and yes.
So who you hit?
uh, but it didn't break in the beginning. I was punching, 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 and boom! I felt that it broke.
Oh my god. Okay. No.
And
That really feel, I don't know, my
not very
friend.
smart, man.
But you hit a person with your hand, right?
No.
Oh my god, you hit the wall with your hand.
Yes.
Oh my god, my friend.
Yes.
That happens to me too sometimes.
So yeah, my left hand, man. I mean, I did an X-ray and everything. When you break a knuckle, it bends a little bit. It changes angle because you need to. When you break it, you have to right away go to the doctor so they can place it, like recover it. If you don't do it in a matter of hours, it'll just start healing. And what happened to me is that when I went to the doctor the following day, it was already healed. My bone was already soldering, and he said I need to break it in order to like. Nah, nah, just leave it like that.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Yes, my friend. Well, I understand. Well, but your knuckle, fuck. That that I imagine that very painful.
It was, and I had to use a cast and everything, and then it pops, you know.
Yes.
And when I move it,
Oh.
it pops. It pops.
So you're left-handed, right?
I was when I was a kid, but and my mom says that in the school system that I used to attend, the elementary, they didn't like lefties, so they taught me to write with my right hand. So I had to adapt to that. But for many things, I'm left-handed. My daughter, she's left-handed
Oh my god, my friend.
completely,
So you can move both of your hands
pretty
like
much.
with liberty.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
can write with your left hand.
Uh,
Oh, you forgot.
well, I no, well, I forgot. You know, it's been so many years, dude. I don't even write with my right hand because I type.
Yes, man. Yes, I was thinking about it once.
Yeah, I mean, why do you need to have perfect writing if you can just type?
Yes, yes. I think that that's the
That's
future.
bad, right? That's really bad.
Yes.
My grandfather, I remember when I was a kid, my grandfather would see my notes, and I was very young. I would say 4 5. I still remember, and he would tell me that I had really ugly handwriting because he
Handwriting.
had beautiful handwriting. My grandfather, my mom's dad, he had
Okay.
beautiful. Yeah, he had beautiful handwriting, and he went to school in a rural area, you know, like in the
Yes.
countryside. But
Okay.
he was very well educated. I mean, he was a farmer, but he was well educated when it came to that.
Okay.
And yeah, he will tell me that.
Well,
But
I have a very bad handwriting. They are like monkeys rub each other. My handwriting is really ugly. It's ugly.
well, when you're left hand sided, you have to position your arm like in a certain angle, and move the move your notebook in a certain way so that you can write. I see all of my friends that are left-handed, and what they do, like they have to move the notebook to an angle and stuff like that.
Yes, and they also like get dirty on their hands, because while they are writing with the pencil, they are passing his hand like over what they were writing. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yes, that's true.
So yes, I have seen it, but I cannot imagine that if I was born as right-handed, they teach me to be left-handed, because I feel my left hand like useless.
Oh
For
yes.
me, it's useless, man. It's like I don't know. It's the hand that can grab some things, or it's for support. You know?
Well, you yeah, is actually yes, it's an assistant
Yes.
for your
So
for a right hand. Yeah,
I
that's what it
I,
is.
I cannot imagine like learning to be left-handed. I don't
You
know.
know right away when you're born. My daughter, when she was a little kid, she would grab everything with the left, and when she wanted to kick something, she would always use the
Okay.
left leg or the left arm or hand.
Yes, you have that side of the brain, but you
Mhm.
told me that your mom teach you to write with your right hand, right?
It was the school system.
Yes.
Well,
So
that's what my mom says to me, that they were very strict about that, and I
yes.
believe it because they not that long ago they believed left-handed people used to
They
be
were
useless.
evil.
Yeah, evil.
Yes,
That's a good word.
that's the word. Yes, my friend, they used to believe that left-handed people were from the devil.
What?
Yes, everything that comes from the left-handed, they were like bad things and everything. They used to believe that in the past.
Hmm. Well, that
So
sucks.
that's what well, but that's what I was trying to say. I couldn't imagine to learn to use my other hand. Like, I don't know.
I remember just a few episodes, not that much. Um, but like for example, if I want to play marbles, canicas,
Okay,
I have to use my left hand. I can't move my right. Like still some things that I learned when I was a kid, I need to do them with my left hand.
but when you box, you hit also with your you hit with
Yeah,
your
that's what
left
happened.
hand. So
Yeah, that's
you
another
you do
thing, man.
you do everything with your left hand,
Hmm.
but you don't move your right hand
No, no.
just for writing. I imagine.
Yeah.
So you can use both, man. For me, like
Well,
my left hand is dead. It's like
really. Well, yes, I believe you though, because even when you do work, you use a screwdriver, you use a hammer, uh, everything, man. You tie your shoes, put your clothes on. You always use your right. I mean, in my case, uh, and you
you
notice
use
that
your
you're,
left.
yeah, you notice that one arm is stronger than the other one, and
Yes.
that sucks.
Yes, man. Imagine if we can use both. Like
Oh.
like they were the same.
Mhm.
Oh my god, my friend. That's another level open.
Well, there's people that can do it.
Yes. I have seen soccer players. They can use both legs.
Oh, el fenómeno.
Yes,
He
man.
used to kick
Cristiano
with both
Ronaldo.
legs and very hard. Yeah, so he
Yes,
used
my
to be very
Ronaldinho
freaking
could
strong with
use
both
both
legs,
legs.
man.
Yes, yes, my friend. Well, I haven't seen it, but I think that requires a lot of practice and a lot of mental training, I think.
And
Like
strength and
pian
technique, everything together.
yes, pianists players also can use both sides of their brain because while they are playing. Do you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yes, those musicians can use both sides of their brains at the same time while they are playing
Maybe
because they
that's the
use
reason why I can't do it.
they can do like because they use the left hand and the right hand, so they need to coordinate both.
Yes,
So
because you have to use both hands.
yes, and the feet also. I think that you have pedals below,
Mhm.
so you have to be changing and playing at the same time.
Right. And at some point I did hear that, for example, it takes talent to play a guitar and also to play the bass. And then to be a drummer, and you need some coordination as well. But
Yes,
being a pianist is different. It's a different level. That's
yes,
another thing. Yeah.
yes. That's the I think that is the highest level of all the players, of all the artists that
Mhm.
play some
Musicians.
instrument.
Mhm.
Yes, all the musicians.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, well, that's why maybe I don't play any instruments.
I never tried to play anything. I was more like a sports guy. So,
Well, me, I cannot say that. So I was a gamer.
oh, I am too. Nothing bad about it.
Really? What games do you like?
Mm. Well, my favorite of all times, God of War, man. God of War for me is like one of the top games I have ever played. Now, if you ask me, like, when I when I was in college, I have the routine of every night play FIFA, or there is a game, I don't know if you heard about it, is called
No.
Apex Legends. So it's
Mm.
like Call of Duty, but
Oh.
they have another things like each character have an ability. You need to know how to use the ability. It's like, for example, there is a guy that is called Octane, and he put like he have a drone. So every time you need to spy where another team is, you put your drone and go through the skies. Or there is another guy that put I don't know, acid smoke, so you can toxic the other team. So you can form your team is of three guys, so you can
Okay.
form your strategy
Strategy.
strategy, sorry, according to the ability of your players. So
It's very familiar, like Rainbow Six.
yes, yes, it's something like that. So you can start forming your strategy according to that, and I don't know, you have a guy who is good in defense,
Mm-hmm.
ability in defense. So you have another guy who can rush, and you have another guy who can spy. So you start playing like that and forming your for to make your
Okay.
team,
Right.
and you put it like in arena. It's battle royal. So the last one standing is the one who wins. So they are
Okay.
like,
It's like back in the day before Call of Duty and I forgot the name.
Rainbow
Halo
Six,
and
Halo.
yeah. There was a game that people used to play, Counter Strike. I don't know you heard about it.
Yes, yes, I have heard.
But old school Counter Strike. I remember when I started college. I don't know if I told you this. My friends would carry the PC, man. I mean the old school PC, the big
Yes, I know
one,
the
the
CPU.
CPU and the big monitor, and they had a special backpack for that. They looked like they were Boy Scouts, and yeah, and they rented. They would actually rent a place, and they would hook up all the Ethernet, and they would do LAN, and they call it LAN party. and they would play Counter-Strike
Oh
all
my
night,
god.
all night.
Oh my
And
god.
they would drink energy drinks, uh, Monster balls, Red Bull, whatever it was available, so they could keep up. And I remember the first time I went, I was amazed. Like, how come I never knew about this? Like, I was amazed. Yeah, yeah, for
This is
sure.
heaven.
Not heaven. I was never good in shooting games.
Okay.
I was always good in adventure games, but I like the combination of adventure and shooting, like Resident Evil
Yes, my
and
friend.
Silent Hill.
Have you played the last one? Like,
Yes.
I think Resident Evil 8 from the where you have the witch.
I haven't played that one. As I stayed up to Resident Evil 6. That's all.
My friend, you need to play that game.
I know, man.
Uh,
But I just
So
don't have
good.
any time. I played Vice City. I mean, Grand Theft
Yes.
Auto.
San Andreas, did you play?
Oh, ooh.
For
Yes,
me, that is the most the greatest Grand Theft Auto that have ever been, man.
I know.
San Andreas.
I still have my PS3.
Yeah,
I didn't buy a PS4 or 5. I have a Nintendo Switch because of my daughter, but that's all.
Nintendo Switch is also good, right?
Hmm.
You need to play on Nintendo Switch Zelda if you like adventure games.
No, I never did like Zelda. Sorry.
You didn't like?
No, ni Final Fantasy. Never. My best friend likes Final Fantasy, but I never did. There was a game. Uh, I don't know. You remember Metal Gear?
Yes, Metal Gear
But
Solid.
but I never. Yes, but it never came out. For my understanding, I never seen it before. I mean, after I played Metal Gear for PlayStation, but that was
Two.
a long time ago. I'm talking about 2000 or
Yes, that was
1999.
the Metal Gear where you were on the boat, right?
It was awesome. My friend was pretty good in that game, man. And Killer Instinct also.
Okay.
The game that I'm really good at is Street Fighter. I
Yes,
did
but
I did win some tournaments for that one.
but you play on
No, no, no. Just plain control, no optimized controller, nothing. Just like that. Just the controller, no turbo buttons or nothing like that. Like the Chinese, no. Mm-mm.
okay, yes, that was I was going to ask you. Like you didn't play with those controllers that
No, never,
just
never. They
need
would
to be
beat me.
linears, right?
No, I tried to play online. They will always beat me because they use those controllers. And I tried to tell them now, let's play old school, man. Like
Yes.
like it's saying manos desnudas, but they never listen to me. But anyways, that was the good
Yeah.
times. And my my
Yes.
my daughter is a gamer too. She plays Roblox. She plays Minecraft. Of course, all the games for kids, right? Um,
Yes, but that's pretty awesome, man.
yeah,
Did
she's
you
a
play
gamer.
it? You like Dota? Have you ever played it?
No, I have never played that one.
Man, Dota is a great game, a really great game. It's
Mhm.
like it's full strategy. It's also you have to be with your team to see how you have to move, know the ability of your enemy, and also it. I don't know if you play StarCraft or Warcraft.
No, my friends, when I started college, that's when World of Warcraft came out.
Okay,
Wow.
you should try it.
And I
You should
lost
try.
I lost three friends because of that.
Oh my god.
Yes, like
Yes.
they dropped college because they couldn't stop playing.
My friend, yes, it is
They got
pretty
addicted.
addictive. Yes, it's really addictive. We have a word here that is called lechucear.
Mhm.
So it's when you play all night, and we
Wow.
do that like for 3 4 days in a row, man. Playing Dota and also
Three,
playing
4 days? No,
StarCraft.
man. These
Yes.
people would play Quest for like 3 weeks.
Oh my God, no, man.
Yes, I'm not lying to you. They would disappear. And I remember
Oh
when
my
we
God.
went to go look for a friend. He was playing video games. He actually He did place foil paper on the windows, and
Okay.
everything with those curtains that were that they block the sun rays, and so everything was dark always.
Okay.
They were vampires, actually.
Oh my God, friend. They were zombies. They were not vampires.
I'm talking about 2004, 2003, man, when World of Warcraft came out, and it was hot. I lost a lot of friends because of that.
Yes, man. This is that game is very addictive, and also Dora is, my God. You know that in the championship of Dora, people get like $60 million, the
What?
prize for the world championship.
Hmm.
It's 60, $70 million, man. The
What?
prize.
Really?
Yes, yes. So it's like 10 millions for each one of them.
Hmm.
So we should be Dota players, man. Maybe one of your friends is in there.
I don't know. Everyone is married and kids and debt and work. And I don't
Things
know.
change.
I need to get in touch with them. I have a really good communication with my daughter because I like cartoons, I play video games, and
I
we
like that
have,
too, man.
yeah. So I'm like, I tell all my coworkers that I'm second generation millennial. I am millennial. I am solid millennial, like no doubt. Yeah, I am. I'm not first generation because those guys are defective.
Okay.
So I'm second generation, man, the optimized version.
Yeah, the bear version.
Yes,
So, but you see anime? Do you like anime?
yes, I like anime, but
Yes.
I like more the old
Mm,
school anime,
I
um,
love anime, my friend.
like
I
80s
see
and
a lot of
90s.
it.
The new one I do like. I do. There's
Have
some.
you ever seen of Titan?
My daughter likes that one.
Man, Attack on Titan is the best one you can ever see.
Hmm.
You need to see it. They have politician problems, they have social problems, they have.
Oh, but that's not that addictive, Gonzalo. What is it called? Those soap operas from Korea and Japan, ¿cómo se llaman? Las
Which one?
novelas asiáticas, how you call them?
Ah, well, yes, I know what you're talking about, but I
Wow,
don't
those
remember the
series, my wife and daughter are addicted to those things.
name.
Mhm. They are.
Really?
And yes, and my nieces, they love the Korean series, man.
K-pop.
Yes, yes.
But
I'm not that fan. I'm not a big fan because that's not my style because I was not raised into that. But they do like to watch those kind of series.
yes, they are like a little attractive. But just hear me, my friend. You need to see Attack on Titan.
I
You
need to
really
watch it
need
with
to
my
see it.
daughter.
Yes, you need to watch it. Really
What
watch it.
she's right now, Supercampeones, the new version.
Well, no, you have to say to her that the old version is the one that counts.
It is pretty good, but the new one is also not bad.
Yeah,
Actually, it's not bad. Yeah.
I'll look for it, my friend.
You
Yeah,
haven't looked
but
at the new version of Supercampeones?
no, I haven't because
Mm.
I was like stick to the oldest version. I was like,
I know, I
no,
know. Whoa,
okay,
yes, of
no, the
course.
oldest version is
It
the
changes a
one
little
that
bit.
counts.
It
Yes,
changes a little bit, but it's not bad. That's all I can say. It's actually pretty good. And she's been watching those episodes actually.
maybe I'll give it a chance.
Of course. You
Maybe,
should.
maybe.
Okay, sir. So let's get into the grammar.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay. So remember, we are in the third unit and we need to complete our grammar section. We did some video listening. Okay.
Yes.
But let's see. Future continuous. I'm pretty sure you're familiar with this. I will be taking, Okay, but
Yes,
why do we use the future continuous? Let's talk about this. Are you ready?
ready.
We use the future continuous to talk about something that will be in progress at a specific time in the future.
We'll be practicing this afternoon.
When we use the future continuous, we aren't interested in when the activity will start or end. It may start before or after the specific time mentioned.
Okay, so when we use the future continuous, it could be any time in the future, right?
Yes.
That's what it is. Okay,
Okay.
number 2.
Remember, we usually don't use continuous forms with non-action verbs.
Exactly. For example, the verb have, which is a non-action. Dean will be having a headache tomorrow. Nah, you cannot
Okay.
predict that.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, if you have a hangover and eat
Yes, you
something
have.
that you know is gonna get you sick, yes, but that's something else. Okay,
Okay.
3.
We form the future continuous with will be plus the base form of the verb plus ing. We often use contractions with this form.
She'll be waiting for you. Dean won't be playing in the next game.
Okay.
Okay, so we can use contractions. Sometimes that's why the will doesn't sound. It's just she'll or he'll or will.
Okay. Really continues.
It's more practical to use contraction, especially in speaking.
Thing won't. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
4.
We can also form the future continuous with be going to plus be plus the base form of the verb plus ing. The meaning is the same. Nick will be playing in the next game. Or
Nick is going to be playing in the next game.
remember, in conversation and informal writing, we usually use contractions with be going to. He's going to be playing in the next game.
He isn't going to be sitting the game out.
Okay.
Okay, so also to speak about the future, we use be going to plus be plus the base form of the
Base
verb
form. Need to
and
be.
ing. He's going to be playing in the next game. So we can use the will and be going to in the continuous form.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
and that's pretty much it. Let's do some work. All right, so okay. There. So complete each sentence, choose the correct answer.
Okay. The team will be starting practice in an hour. Number 1. Dean won't be playing. Number 3, Talia will be going to be will going to be getting. Oh my god. Okay, that's number 4. We'll be going to be getting a promotion soon.
Okay, 4.
Is that this? Okay. Amy will be getting a raise. Yes. Talia and Amy are going to be celebrating tonight.
6.
At 6, I'll be watching the news.
Okay, are you ready?
Ready.
Okay,
Okay, yes. I
so
know that.
remember,
Talia
be
is going
going
to
to
get
and
it.
will are different options.
Yes, is going to.
Right. This is the
Okay.
one. Okay, no problem.
Was distracted.
No problem. Okay. Let's do another exercise. Okay, so future continuous, complete the paragraph, type the future continuous form of the verbs in parentheses into the blanks. Okay, so let's see.
Okay. Let me see. At least we have proven Nick's innocent. At least we have proven Nick's innocence. News lines. Will be reporting the story on tonight's news. Okay. On tonight's news, and Nick will be giving me an exclusive interview tomorrow. Yes, I think that we don't need to put me on the blank. Yes. Tony is very pleased. I hope this means that I will be getting a promotion in a few weeks. Okay. A promotion in a few weeks. I really want to become a reporter. Nick is very relieved, of course. So is his team, the soccer federation, of course. So if his team is his team, the soccer federation will have to reinstate him now. And this means he will be playing in the qualifying match after all. Dean, on the other hand, is not going to be playing soccer again at any time in the future. It's not going to be playing soccer again at any time in the future. I can't believe this is over. I hope this doesn't mean that Nick and I won't be spending less. Will spend no. Will be spending. Will be spending less time together.
Okay. Well, we
Okay.
spend less time together. Are you ready?
Ready.
Let's see. Hey, money.
Yes, my friend. I didn't thought that I was going that well. I have to
Okay.
be honest.
Don't forget to take a picture.
Yes, yes. I've been
Okay.
thinking.
And let's go into the second part of the grammar.
Okay. Grammar is the, I don't know. Tuesdays are the worst days because Mondays we always start with the listening part, and Tuesday we are with the grammar part. It's sad.
Well, tomorrow we're going to do some video listening, okay?
Yes.
It's gonna be the fun part. So
Yes.
object, adjective clauses. Now, this is gonna get interesting. Object, adjective clauses. The person I wanted to see, or we can use that. Something that we need to discuss and the clauses we use, that we use.
Okay.
Why do we use object, adjective clauses? Let's discuss that. Are you ready?
Ready.
Adjective clauses, also called relative clauses, identify nouns or indefinite pronouns such as one, someone, and something. Adjective clauses often answer the question which one or which ones.
You're the two people I wanted to see.
I wanted to see this adjective clause. It identifies the two people. In other words, Nick wanted to see these particular people.
Okay. And they are called adjective clauses because they describe.
Okay.
Okay. You're the two people I wanted to see. I wanted to see the two people.
Two people.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Any questions?
No. I don't
Okay.
think I...
So would you give me just a minute, Gonzalo?
Yes, yes, my
Give me
friend.
just a minute,
No,
okay?
don't worry.
Be right back.
Don't worry.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, sir, I'm back. Are you ready?
Ready.
Adjective clauses often begin with a relative pronoun, such as who or that. The relative pronoun refers to a noun or pronoun outside the adjective clause. The rest of the adjective clause tells more about that noun or pronoun. This is the recording that I told you about. The relative pronoun is that. It refers to recording. The adjective clause is that I told you about. It gives information about the recording.
Okay.
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 All right. Any questions about this?
No, I don't think I have any questions.
No?
No.
Okay. Number 3.
The relative pronoun combines two sentences into one sentence.
That's the video. Talia made the video.
That's the video that
That's the video that Talia
Talia made. Okay.
Yes, that's correct. So
Okay.
instead of having two separate statements, we just combine it and making one.
Yes.
But this,
Okay.
this becomes your clause.
Okay.
4.
In object adjective clauses, the relative pronoun is the object of the verb in the adjective clause. In the following sentence, the verb is heard. The object of the verb is conversation.
We heard the conversation. The conversation will clear Nick's name. The conversation that we heard will clear Nick's name.
When the sentence changes to an adjective clause, the object of the verb is the relative pronoun that. Notice that the relative pronoun always comes first in an adjective clause.
Okay.
Okay. Any questions about this one?
No. We heard the conversation. Okay.
Okay. So remember the relative pronoun in the object of the verb in the adjective clause.
Okay.
Okay. So the relative pronoun is the object. Oops. 5.
We can use the relative pronoun who or that when the object of the adjective clause is a person.
There's someone who I have to go see.
Or
There's someone that I have to go see.
we can also use the relative pronoun whom when the object is a person, but this is very formal.
The soccer player whom the Federation is investigating is the very popular Nick Crawford.
Okay.
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 So whenever we're talking about a person, we have two options. We can use who or that.
Okay. Understood.
6.
We use the relative pronoun that or which when the object is a thing.
My conversation wasn't the only one that she recorded.
Or
My conversation wasn't the only one which she recorded.
that is more common than which in informal conversation.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's the beauty of using that. That is very versatile.
Okay.
So let's continue.
Oh my God.
It's long, man.
Relative
Okay.
pronouns don't change forms. They're the same for singular and plural objects. They're also the same for male and female objects.
That's the man who I saw.
Those are the women who I saw.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
All right. So 8.
We often leave out the object relative pronoun. This is very common in informal conversation and writing.
Talia's the one Nick wants to see.
Newsline is the show I always watch.
Okay.
Okay.
Any questions?
No, I don't think I have any questions.
Okay, good. Let's do some work. All right, so let's see. So complete the interview, click on the box and choose the correct answer.
Okay. I'm standing here with someone who all of you know. I'm standing here with someone who all of you know. Nick Crawford was accused of accepting a bribe to sit out of a game. Nick, your name has just been dared. Tell our viewers, how do you feel? Nick, great. Even though I was innocent, it was something that I just couldn't prove. Until now, you mean you found proof that your teammate Dean Bishop was framing you. What can you tell us about Bishop? Nick, well, Dean is someone that I used to like and trust. It's a real shock. What will you do now that you have proven your innocence? Nick, play soccer again. The qualifying match is coming up. The qualifying match, the game who your team lost, the game your team lost. No, is no relative pronoun. Yes. That's right. That's right. And it's the game that we have to win in order to go on to play in the finals. Well, we certainly wish you luck. Thank you. This is Talia Santos reporting live for Newsline. Now back to you, John.
Okay, so you ready?
Okay. Yes.
Let's see. Money.
Yes, my friend, we got it.
Yes, awesome. Don't forget to take a
Yes.
picture.
Yes. Let's do it.
Okay,
Okay.
and let's go over the last part of the grammar. And this section is passive modals. The latest news can be seen. Nick's story must be known. Okay, passive. That means that we want to soften our conversation, our meaning. But let's discuss a little bit about this. Are you ready? Number one.
Ready.
Verbs can have either an active or a passive form. We use the active form of a verb when we want to focus on the agent, the doer of the action.
Talia's going to interview Nick later in the day.
Remember,
The example focuses on Talia, the
yes.
one who may interview Nick. We use the passive form of the verb when we want to focus on the receiver of the action.
Yes. So we need to
Nick is
identify
gonna be
the
interviewed
doer
by Talia later in
and
the
the
day.
receiver.
The example focuses on Nick.
Okay, any questions? Okay.
So the passive is the one that used the verb be.
Yes.
Okay.
The active is the doer and the passive is the receiver.
Okay.
Don't worry, we're gonna do enough exercises about this, okay?
Okay. Yes.
Number two.
All verb forms, present, past, present and past continuous, present and past perfect, etc., can be used in the passive. We can also use modals in the passive. To form a passive modal, we use a modal plus be plus the past participle.
The recording can be edited.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Any questions?
No, I don't think I have any question.
All right. 3.
We use can with the passive to talk about present or future ability.
The World Cup matches can be seen all over the world.
We use could with the passive to talk about past ability.
Nick's innocence couldn't be proven without Talia's help.
Okay.
Okay. So we use can with the passive to talk about present or future ability. The World Cup matches can be seen all over the world. We use could with the passive to talk about past ability. Why? Because could is in the past.
Yes. Okay.
But here they're telling us in the negative form. So just adding a little bit of complexity to it.
Don't worry, don't worry.
4.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
We use could, may, might, and can't with the passive to talk about future possibility or impossibility.
Dean might be sent to jail for framing Nick.
This means that it isn't necessary for Nick to speak to Talia. He has another choice.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Any questions?
No. No, I don't think I have any question.
No questions?
No.
Okay. 5.
We use should, ought to, and had better with the passive to talk about advice.
The Soccer Federation ought to be told right away about Nick's innocence.
So we use should, ought to, and had better with the passive to talk about advice. The
Okay.
Soccer Federation ought to be told right away about Nick's innocence.
Yes. Okay.
Number 6.
We use have to and must with the passive to talk about necessity.
The recording had to be edited.
Okay.
Yes.
So we're talking about a necessity here.
I have a question.
Yes.
So, I don't know what. Well, no. It's like, well, why are we only talking about the passive? So we don't need all the instructions are for the passive, so we don't need proactive.
Reactive.
Yes.
Let me see if I'm understanding your question.
Yes. So I'll rephrase it. So we have like 6 grammar instructions, right?
Mhm.
So we only talk about the active on number 1, and then all the rest were passive.
Because Pearson wants to make sure to notice the difference between passive and active.
Oh, okay. So yes, my question was that if we don't use like this kind of rules also for active. Yes, that exactly that. So we don't have rules for active, or we have rules and we are going to see them
Yes,
later on.
that's correct. Yes. Right now we're talking about passive.
Okay. Oh, okay.
But
Okay.
remember, why are we going over passive modals? Because remember, when you are having a conversation, you need to be able to communicate in a form that you convey a well-delivered message. And also you don't want to be impolite.
Okay.
That's why we are focusing mainly in the passive form than active, because active, we can do it. No problem. We don't need to elaborate. We don't need to do many combinations, but when we're passive, we need to work with the words.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, let's do some work.
Okay. Let's do it.
Okay, you ready? Okay, let me show you my screen. Okay, so complete the sentences, choose the correct answer.
Okay. Let me see. Talia did a great job. She has to be promoted now. My confession will be seen all over the country. Yes, will be seen all over the country. I'll be a star. Talia might be interviewed me after practice today. Might interview me. Sorry.
Okay, might interview me. Okay.
Yes. After practice today, might interview me. Okay. We have to keep the game honest. Dean shouldn't be allowed to play professional sports again. Okay. Dean had better Dean had better be found. No. Find a good lawyer. Dean had better find a good lawyer. Nick. Yes. Might vote most valuable player this year.
Might vote?
No, because they are not talking. Well, it's passive because might be voted most valuable player this year because yes, okay, he's not doing the action. We called Dean Bishop, but he couldn't locate it for his comments on this story. He shouldn't be located, but he couldn't. He couldn't be located for his comments on this story.
Okay, 8.
Okay. Nick fans must be told the truth. That's my job.
Okay, you ready?
Ready.
Money.
Yes, my friend. We have a lot of hundreds today.
Yes. Let's do the last exercise, okay?
Okay.
So let's see. Give me just a second. Now this one is, you know, a little bit more complex, and you know why.
Because we have to fill in the blanks.
Okay, complete the article. Type the correct form of the verb in parentheses into the blank. Use the active.
Okay, Jackie Bishop's amazing recorded confession is both good and bad news for soccer fans. By now, most of you must know. Most of you must knew.
Must knew?
Yes, must know. Sorry, must know that Miss Bishop admitted helping her brother Dean make the phony file. She ought to congratulate to let me see. Okay, let me think about it.
We can skip it and go to the next one.
Okay. So let's see. It is a sad day for the sport when a teammate can't be trusted. Yes.
Trust.
Okay. Yes, trust. Yes. I got my friend. Trust. Yes. Okay. Yes. So it should be that. Dean Bishop can't be allowed to play professional soccer again. That's certain. But an important lesson can be learned from his story. Competition between two players on the same team must be limited.
Limit.
Yes. ED.
Limited.
Limited. Of course, there's nothing wrong with healthy rivalries. Fans enjoy
Rivalries.
Rivalries. Fans enjoy them, and athletes' progress can be measured in competition with a rival. A player may use a rivalry to push himself or herself to higher levels of performance, but competition have to be kept.
Have?
Yes.
Is third person or object?
Oh my God. Okay, has to be kept. Sorry. In its proper place. Players have to be respect each other.
Have to.
The rule.
Have to respect each other.
Okay, yes. Yes, because players need to do the actions. Okay. The rules of the games and the law. So the one that we didn't finish is that didn't make the phony file. She ought to be congratulated for her courage. Okay.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do this. Okay, usually when it takes this long, it's gonna kick me out.
No, my friend, no.
Oh no. Why? Let's see. But you got it almost right.
Yes. Yes, my friend. Money.
Yes. Good job, sir. Take a picture so you can have it and don't forget about it.
Yes, my friend.
Okay. Yeah. Good job, sir.
Thanks a lot, my friend.
All right. All right, Gonzalo. So that's pretty much it for tonight, man.
Okay, my friend. Thanks for everything.
No problem. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a good night. And don't forget to answer my daily survey, okay?
Yes, my friend. It's okay. So it's done. Thank to you a lot, my friend. Have a good
Thank
night
you,
also.
Gonzalo. Good job today, okay? I'll talk to you
Okay, my
tomorrow.
friend. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.